that there's still problems with domestic violence, that politics is still male-dominated. Those are all important and serious issues. And this bus is not just a colour, it's about something. It's about our democracy. It's quite a small bus, but it's a very big issue.
Lots of important issues you mentioned there. Unfortunately, they are all getting lost today in the noise of the pink bus issue. Let me just bring you some of the comments that I've seen on Twitter today. One person said, "I'm staggered she thinks this will appeal to women. We aren't 5 years old, and not even all of them like pink." Another says, "When a woman sees a pink van, is she going to experience an overwhelming desire to make it to a polling station and vote?"
Well, I mean, one of the women who was commenting in the supermarket we've just been in said, "Well, I don't particularly like pink myself, but it's about something." Well, it is. And actually, it is about our democracy, and it's about women being equal in this country and our politics, listening to them as well as listening to men. And when this bus goes around the country, and we've already booked into 70 places to have these discussions with women at school gates, in their workplaces, in colleges, in shopping centres, when this bus goes around and about, people will see it, they'll recognise it, and they'll know what it's about. That's what it's about. And I think that, you know, the very last thing people really are going to be talking about is its colour. I know that's the kind of commentary that's going on at the moment, but my expectation is that really it's the fundamental issues that women have in their lives, like trying to balance work and home, like older women who are actually looking after grandchildren and looking after older relatives and holding down their jobs at the same time. Those are the issues that we're going to be discussing, and I think women are entitled to have their say.
When you decided to launch this campaign, which many people will say is a very worthy one, did you do any research into actually what colour the bus should be to appeal to the voters that you're trying to reach, some 9 million or so women out there?
No, and I don't think we overthought it or overcalculated it or did opinion research and focus groups.
Do you think maybe
we
you should
just
have
thought,
done?
what is a bright, eye-catching? Well, we'll see. You might be proved right, but I don't think so. I think that there are important issues underlying it. I think it's eye-catching, it's identifiable, and we're going to be getting on the bus and going around the country. And, you know, if 9.1 million women thought it wasn't worth voting, isn't it right that we should actually be saying to women, we are listening to your concerns. You know, we know that you think that politics is not working for you, and we really are going to address that.
You've long fought on women's issues. Are you a little bit embarrassed today?
No, we've had some really good conversations in the supermarket, and actually we had a conversation which you would never find in Westminster, which was all about the massive problems of school holidays. You know, people piecing together, women piecing together arrangements. One woman was talking about how she shares arrangements with her mum, with her sister, with paid childcare, but still the school holidays are very difficult to manage when you're working hard and providing your income for your family, but you've got big school holidays. And there was a big discussion about how that should be sorted out, followed on by a discussion about how expensive it is to take children on holiday during school holidays, which are important for the mum and the children, you know, to be together with the family, and yet how expensive it is because of what travel agents charge in school holidays, which are very long. So we had a sort of discussion which actually you don't find in the corridors of Westminster.
When the leader of the Labour Party is a man, the General Secretary of the party is a man, the manifesto is written mainly by men, it's mainly men around the shadow cabinet table. Shouldn't there be some men on board that bus talking to the women out there?
Well, it's not mainly men around the shadow cabinet table. It's about 50-50. Ed Miliband is very concerned that women have an equal say. Our general election campaign team is Douglas Alexander and Lucy Powell. So, you know, but are we there yet? Are women on equal terms? No, they're not. We're still pioneers, but we're determined to make progress, and you know, we really want women to feel themselves as equal in this democracy, and that they've got an equal say, and that there are women politicians.
So shouldn't they feel that men should be listening to them as well and talking to them about those issues?
Well, I think that we're having a woman-to-woman tour, which is basically us as women saying, I know you think politics is male-dominated and that all politicians are men, but actually we are in there on your behalf. You see, most women faced with a male politician will just think, well, it's another male politician, and we know there's loads of male politicians, but actually there are some women politicians, and we're determined to speak up for women.
Harriet Harman, thank you very much for joining us. Good luck with the Pink Bus and your campaign.